Outside of my running game, which is phenomenal, my passing game is amazing. And that's not to brag, it's just speaking facts. And I'm going to simply showcase it with one of the worst receiving cores and the worst quarterback to throw passes with in a five wide set. Now, you can do this out of any five wide formation, any plays possible. All you're doing is just reading your opponent's defense, the lineup, and making hot route adjustments. That's all I do. Just because I send the same play doesn't mean that the receivers is going to run the same route. Now, I may keep certain players running the same routes the entire time. Just depends on what my opponent does. Now, for the most part, every single Madden player plays exactly the same. They're going to show the same look, make small adjustments over time, but they're either going to use the same defender and try to cover and lurk the same area over and over. So right here, I'm cooking with CeeDee Lamb. My opponent, his main focus is to start guarding him. He would go on and off with manual guarding CeeDee Lamb and not guarding him. You also got to know the matchups, the type of defense that he's going to be in. There's a lot to take into consideration. So I give time for my opponents to actually set up. So, of course, my opponent is press and man blitz. And, like, if I had any other team that has, like, dual threat or triple threat receiving core, man press. If I see one guy break and press, I'm chucking it deep. So you always want to have somebody that can go deep and have option routes. I mean, there's so many concepts, right? But right now, I'm just cooking my opponent with simple yardage with CeeDee Lamb. Just seeing how his alignment is right here. He's shading outside, so you can also see the type of shade coverage. So when that happens, I'm running in routes. So you guys saw a slant there. And also shading up and over. This is why I never do this, because if you keep it balanced on defense when you're playing man coverage, certain players will press, certain players will press inside like automatically. When you manually tell your players to do these type of things, it makes it so much easier to pass against. Now, for the most part, people never run five wide. When they technically do, it's just they would be running it out of tights or, bunch set formations, and they do all these cheesy route combinations to glitch a zone coverage and things of that sort. Right here, I'm just simply destroying my opponent's man. So he's using that safety. I'm going to start throwing over top because I know that he's not going to cover anybody on the outside if they're going to be on the streak. I mean, it's all user, it's all defensive personnel, how they're looking, are they in man, or if they're going to be zone. I have all these route concepts of knowing when and where I want to throw the ball, when to have these route combinations set up, and also feeling the pressure too. You can easily run out of this. I mean, especially if they're in prevent defense or so, three down linemen, that's easy run yardage. So it's pretty much balanced and it's very unstoppable. Now, on top of that, this guy is ranked 20 in the world. So this is a top Madden player. And this guy had no answers. Now, of course, you guys saw certain downs where I'm going for on third and long or fourth and long. That's just because I'm getting sacked. I can't get the ball out fast enough. I'm throwing with Dak Prescott. That's the only reason why you guys seen those yardage. Other than that, it's not mistakes on passing. It's just there's times where I can't get the ball thrown off because of the throw animation. So that's the only difference. Other than that, nobody can stop my 5 wide. I'm cooking regardless what you do. Trying to send blitz, I'm going to throw it quick, throw it deep. You play coverage, I'm going to destroy your coverage. I mean, it's very simple. It's very easy. I mean, when it comes to gameplay especially, Madden cannot disguise very well. Now, for Madden 25, maybe a different story, but other than that, it's so easy. All I got to do is look at two certain players, and I already know what coverage you're running, and I already know what to do for, my setups. But when I'm trying to teach you guys, it's hard because technically you guys can't do what I do. It's just adjusting on the fly. It's not really a OP play. Anybody can do this. It's just how they're reading the defense and what their adjusting is. It's just like running the ball. I can't tell you how to run the ball. It's just a vision concept of how I'm going to hit a hole, who I know is going to get instantly blocked, what I'm going to do, if I'm going to cut off this block because a certain assignment is supposed to branch off to the second level. I mean, that's just a football IQ mindset. It's just not based off, oh, you can run this play over and over against any formation or certain formations because it's glitchy or broken. That's not me. I don't do that. I just do it based off skills. As you guys seen, he's ranked top 20, and I didn't even show my defense, but he can do nothing on offense. So my defense is there as well. That is not teachable. I literally sat in cover three, like I always tell you guys, and I just do adjustments. And he had no answers. Now, he scored once because it was simply a user adjustment mistake. Outside of that, it's pretty much clams. But anyways, today's video was just to showcase that it's possible to pass out of 5 wide every single time. It's just, all you gotta do is make reads, simple adjustments, and you can destroy people like I just did, especially against people that play the game a lot and is ranked very high. So anyways, let me know what you guys think down below in the comments about this. Have you guys play like this, or do you guys play like this? Just let me know. Until next time, I'll see you guys later. I'm out. Peace.